a greater laugh at one of our meetings than I did before. I've called the mayor a lot of things, but I've never called him a dog whisperer. And I just thought that was so entertaining. I just had a quick question. I know there was some hiring done at the animal shelter. I believe 5 or 6 additional part-time employees were hired, and I would like to know what warranted the additional personnel, what that totaled, and couldn't we have used the money elsewhere? We could put that money towards the adult day camp, day education center or something. I just feel that we keep throwing money on this dumpster fire that we should just put out already and correct instead of just throwing money at it. So is anyone allowed to answer how many employees were hired?
Police department's in charge of it.
The chief and I made a presentation to the council, two meetings, I lose track of time. But it was based on a needs assessment done by the police department. One of the shelter needed some additional, resources, and, we hired 4, was the official number.
Are the hours changing with this additional
We
personnel?
are in the process of training. These are township employees, as you know. Their title, I believe, is shelter assistants. They will be assisting the ACOs. They will be, their duties include cleaning cages, assisting the ACOs, socialization, working with the volunteers to enhance the volunteers.
There's no
to be able
volunteers.
to, have the ACO leave the shelter without having to lock the door behind him or her, and actually keep the shelter open when sometimes,
So
as you know,
It would
has to
stay open during the lunch hours and they would alternate hours? Is that-
we're working towards that. As a result of comments that were made, we're trying to increase, hours when there are people tending to the animals in a more structured environment as township employees. And that was as a result, as I said, as a needs assessment done by the chief of police himself.
And how long will this process take you to assess if you could extend the hours? Do you have a time frame on it?
No, we have not put a time frame on, analyzing that, but we will, we're gonna be looking at it every few months and see where we are with it. What we can do again to improve, to keep improving.
So we should revisit it in 3 months? Is that what we're looking
I'm
at?
not prepared to speak for the chief right now, what his goals or what he set this, needs assessment.
Will he be making a presentation at some point at a
I
council
believe he
meeting?
made a presentation already to the council.
No, at a public council
No,
meeting.
hold on.
Okay, thank you.
The rest of the telephone will be heard. Yes, ma'am, in a moment. I know a couple of people want.
My name is Rachel, 468 Pine Road. I came here initially with 2 issues, but now I have 3. First of all, it's a zoning thing, but